BCIT Student Housing would first like to acknowledge that we are located on the unceded territory of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Musqueam nations. In honor of this privilege, our Residence Advisor team would like to propose a project to embrace and cultivate a deeper relationship to this land for our students.
At BCIT Housing, we don't have much functional green space for our students, even though we are home to over 50 programs focused on environmental sustainability. With green initiatives at the forefront of our teachings in 2021 and a need for community now more than ever, Student Housing hopes to create a place of growth in all 8 dimensions of well-being for our students.
BCIT Housing aims to build a wellness space for students to learn, connect, plant, and harvest, as these are not only transferable skills, but have positive effects on our mental and emotional health. Located in proximity to student housing, the garden would be fenced and contain multiple cedar boxes to accommodate an array of plants. Surrounding the garden will be seating areas and benches, emulating a relaxing place for students to socialize or spend time in solitude. A supporting aspect of this wellness space will be a small bookcase located in the housing lounge where students can take or leave a book. As a central point to the garden, we intend to partner with BCIT Indigenous Initiatives to install an artistic and representational piece commemorating that the garden is a part of unceded Indigenous land. A student resident committee would also be hired to help oversee the garden throughout the year.
Coming together in a community garden gives students the opportunity to build relationships with residents of other houses and programs while working towards a common goal. A partnership with Indigenous initiatives would allow for a greater connection between the students and the land we call home, with the garden becoming a place of shared experience and teaching opportunities. Student residents have the opportunity to cultivate their own plants and vegetables. The harvested food would benefit students as a healthy addition to their diet while improving food security and cultivating a sense of achievement. Research suggests that student participation and interest in campus community gardens is not related to prior gardening experience or previous strong interest in environmental sustainability, suggesting campus gardens appeal to a wide range of students. Community gardens have been shown to decrease cortisol levels in those who use them, predicting our students would benefit from the same reduction in stress hormone levels. The presence of community gardens has been shown to connect people to the earth, nature, and each other.
Our team has identified the following stakeholders as being important to consider when crafting up our project plans. Firstly, we have BCIT as a whole. Next, we have the BCIT housing community, which includes the housing office staff, resident advisors, the housing residents, family of those residents, and the RLAs, the resident life assistants. Next, we have BCIT Indigenous initiatives and the environment and wildlife that live in surrounding areas of the garden. Finally, we think that LEAD is an important stakeholder because they want to see that their money is going to good use.
There are several risks involved with taking on this project. The first of which is the fact that the RA team is replenished with new members every 1 to 3 years, which may affect the transition of project goals. Second, the location must be determined not only by BCIT Housing, but the institution as well, which could lead to a lengthy process. And third, the garden will be maintained in an open area and not enclosed with security measures, meaning that the garden is left vulnerable to our local squirrels, moles, and raccoons, and it has the potential to be vandalized as well.
Here we have our proposed budget for the project development and 1 year of maintenance and upkeep. The most costly item we have on here is the garden planter boxes, which is $6,500, and this would just ensure that we have lots of space to plant multiple different types of seeds. Additionally, we want to mention that we've allocated $5,450 to project maintenance and upkeep, and this will just give us a bit of working capital to make sure that the project is continued for multiple years to come.
The success of this project can be measured by its positive impact on the well-being of student housing residents, along with increased knowledge in sustainability and ecology. The number of students over time who interact with the community garden can also determine whether this initiative achieves its aim. The success of this project can further be determined by an increase in community and social engagement. In the future, the success of the garden can continue to be assessed by including it in our annual student survey. We would be honored to receive the support of LEAD in bringing this initiative to life. Thank you for this opportunity, and we look forward to the conference.